What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be doing a reaction slash review. I've heard the album a few times over, but never really gave it a solid just listening and gave it more chances. It's gonna be CLIPSE, Let God Sort 'Em Out. Upon first listen or so, I thought it was good, and I just never really ended up going back to it too much after it came out. To be completely honest, I like Pusha T's solo career overall, but as far as CLIPSE itself is something I never really followed that much in like the mid 2000s or so. I didn't grow up with it in my household, and then when I went back to it way later on, it didn't really hit me like that. But all this coming out, and then you had the Kendrick feature and all that, I'm like, okay, now is gonna be the time. I just remember being slightly underwhelmed the first time or so, I think, because it had been like hyped and built up so much. And let me just go in now. I put it on work. I put the album on at work, you know, maybe a week or two ago. Just let it rotate. I'm like, okay, now I'm ready for another chance. I think I'm gonna give it a more fair assessment this time. There's still some on there that I'm still not gonna mess with, but overall, and I never gave it the car test either, so we got to do that. Anyways, let's get into it. CLIPSE, aka Pusha T and Malice, formerly known as No Malice, with freaking Pharrell on production, and also an amazing performance at the Grammys too. That was awesome. That really made me want to go back. I'm like, you know what? I have to go back. So let's get into it. The Birds Don't Sing, first track.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest, trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness, but not me. I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's, waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to church for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Gene that Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both for fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my missions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I loved you, Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Diddy calls you, Gene finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different. My listen. The birds don't sing, yeah. The birds don't sing, they screech. The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and bang.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posted noted Bible quotes, were you preparing in? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again? You gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain, finding bass in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my two sons, was the code to your phone. Now you home.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing. change, then just switch and change. It's a cycle, they do that shit over and over again. The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and pain. The birds, they screech and pain. Oh, the birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and pain. You'll never come back again,
Really beautiful opener. Again, I'm not gonna go over. There's so many people that have done way more in-depth analysis on this album. I'm just kind of doing my thoughts and overview on it, and I've already heard it a few times by now. I love the subtlety in him just rapping over the piano. It really just makes you pay attention to him as a rapper. And it just sort of sets the tone. You know, I really love that intro. I really do. I always thought this and the next track was like setting me up for the, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm going to change my mind. And because normally I'm not a big John Legend guy either, but everything worked out on this track for me. Love it. Let's get into the next one. And also way more emotional than, again, because when I have it on at work, I'm not really diving in and pay attention to all the lyrics. It's just sort of sitting in the background. But when you're sort of sitting with it in the car, and it hits a lot different for sure. So, no, really powerful track. Really powerful. Next song, we're going to roll right into Chains and Whips.
Who lost their mothers and fathers. And make sure that every single moment that you have with them, you show them love. You show them love. You'll see.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Production on this track is crazy.
You run from the spirit of repossession. Too much enamel covers your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy them sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery's fueling your aggression. Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some sign checks I know better than. Beware of my name that there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. You think it'd be valor amongst veterans. I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in the room, but here's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. And those lab diamonds under inspection. The question marks block your blessings. It's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. It don't take much to put two and two. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cuticle. You're gasping for air now, it's beautiful. John 10:10, that's my usual. Mamas is falling out in funerals. And bombing blows, they now viewing you. They never find the guns, but the sewers do. Bubbles was sick, he need medicine. Brought him back to life, now he dead again. Richard don't make watches for presidents. Just a million trapped between skeletons. This the darkest that I ever been. The diamonds make you taste peppermint. You ain't driving the snow like it's the Revenant. And send orders back down to keep shoveling. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
Your number get called and you look side to side with what did they say, and they ain't the Lord's voice, and then you realize that the devil is talking to you.
I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit. All that talent must be God sent. I send your ass back to the cosmics. The things I seen under my eyelids. Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. How many Judases that let me down? But fuck it, the West minds me right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me how I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genevieve's. I drop your Pentagon and show up at your gender reveal. And tell them, give me mine. I son niggas, I am the general. Where my gin and juice? Every song in the book of Genesis. Let the sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch. Get off my genitals. They say I couldn't reach Gen Z. You fucking dickheads. You must be full of that ginseng. Here comes the jinx, yeah. They genetics been synthetic. Screaming they genius. A finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is Jenga. God gave me light. A good year full of free will. The trunk card tell me not to spare your life.
Your number get called and you look side to side like what did they say? And they heard the Lord's voice and then you realize that the devil is talking.
I mean, come on. What else is there to say about that track that hasn't already been said? Amazing. Amazing track. I do go back to that one. That's a 9 out of 10 track for me. Yeah, everyone's verses, the production, everything's on point. No complaints. All right, let's roll right into the next one. POV, featuring Tyler the Creator. Come on.
In my back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these Jews, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing ads. My reinvention, I know you thinking how's it fair? You stream kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. Supreme team parallels when the powder clears. I seen things that I'm still not even proud to share. You Zeus Network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to host the niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce, we like Sally's here. The only Audi here is driven by my owl pair. Ghost face with the wrist, bird falconer. Willie Falcone, trunk full of talcum here. Shotgun with your ex feels like Malcolm's near. Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here. Bypass MIA, too much crowd in there. I spent summers with connects, love that mountain air. POV kilos in my back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these Jews, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at?
Call me Mr. Brella, how I weather the storm. At 43 million, I pull off like an orange. I got deaf and blind bitches trying to see what it do. Low feature niggas threaten to sue. Tell your lawyer to set the fee. Loud Ferrari doors open up like it's therapy. That number ain't bread to me. That million is crumbs. You niggas is bums. I'm not a tough guy. I'm a fly boy. Them beats get you stoned. Oh, nah, yeah, they will bust for me. Tricky niggas puzzle me. I could never buy a bitch a Birkin cause she fucking me. I got homes I ain't sleeping in. The options, my nigga push. Keep dirty white moving like mosh pits. They watch it. I'm like white bitches the way I pop shit. I need God to play the lead in my biopic. The curse of the zeros when you become the devil or the tap into Negro. I came to terms that I'ma probably outgrow my hero. Come get with me.
POV kilos in my back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these Jews, there's rules I don't buy back. I I've topped all these lists. Where's my prize at? If they had to weigh the operation, call it obese. I mix it like my homes, then I tell them go deep. The rag top drop, playing hide and go seek. The Bentley leather match the pipe and that's the motif. Just to think I built a rap career off an OZ. I'm watching new niggas rap just to OD. If I didn't give you both sides, I wouldn't be me. I was the only one to walk away and really be free. As far as I'm concerned, I do really be he. I can open up my closet with the skeleton key. If I lied to myself, I could sell it to me. I just sung along with rappers I never believed. Came back for the money, that's the devil in me. Had to hide it from the church, that's the chapel in me. I never thought twice what the pressure would be. Cause niggas change look just like oppression to me. OV kilos in my back. Take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these jewels, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at?
Nice, man. Nice. You know what? Going back through, I wasn't even paying attention to those Tyler Creator. It makes perfect sense now. Yeah, giving you a POV perspective from a, drug pusher, drug lord, basically. Yeah, cool. Really cool story. I feel like, again, this is the story that Pusha T, and maybe not in this exact way, but they've done it in a new creative way. So I think a lot of people may get kind of burn out that he raps about pretty much the same topics over and over and over and over, but he just finds new and creative ways to do it, and this is another way of that. Pretty, not my favorite out of the first 3 so far, probably my least, but it works really well with the flow of the album. Deep, menacing, all that good stuff. Where the hell is Tyler's verse? He said something that like cracked me up. Come on, man. Come on. Anyway, yeah, no, I love the phrase of like, I create content, then they tries it like, he's cooking up dope. That's a cool way to spin that line. Yeah. Regardless, Tyler had a funny ass bar in here that I can't even remember right now. Let's continue on to the next one. So far I'm at a 9 right now. I know there's some other tracks in here that I'm not the biggest fan of, but let's see if they win me over, man. All right, next up, So Be It.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it. Smoke. So be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SEFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm on a grab like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping at Giuseppe. Catch up, $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling a Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too if you want a blue like Belly. Lot of jetting, Prada betting, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balance. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, guns salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars of my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first ski up, they re-up. It's a pattern, like middlemen, they killing them, you know what happens.
This is culturally
Smoke.
inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally
Smoke.
inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
All right, so be it. Again, kind of just another track, you know, similar topics, drug talk. Just kind of, hey, it is what it is. This is the kind of shit that we do. I don't know, man. That one, like, it's cool. And then you got like, I don't want to fuck up my regions. Almost sounds like almost Indian themed. Like what? It kind of reminded me of like the early 2000s era with like Timbaland doing like that Missy Elliott song, "Get Your Freak On." Kind of, you know, not at all the same, right? But it's just sort of reminding me taking that era of sampling and just, and again, I don't even know where they got that sample from or anything, or if not Pusha T, who the fuck am I? Pharrell, even if he samples a lot regardless, because I'm not even sure if he's like a big time sampler or not. You know what, that one was okay. It's not my favorite. The first three so far for me, Birds Don't Sing, Chains and Whips, POV, that's a run right there. So Be It just kind of continues on. It's still not bad though, by any means. Let's just continue on. Ace Trumpets. Let's get into it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose mode. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P, niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy, how could you and me be? Ever seen his peers, can't compare, you just CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears, only VVs? Play musical chairs, rather stare through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. Had your interviews, I just kiki, life's peachy. ASAP with Riri, you rappers all beneath me, but love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi, the only way you reach me. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes. Henny Allen vodka, Panama fishing village, visiting with Papa, with choppers, all of you in pasta. Simply just Ferrari window shoppers. The one that I just sorted looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha. Never leaving home without my piece like I'm a Mahatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata, mi casa su casa. Drugs killed my teen spirit, welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala, how was Alibaba? Dressed in house of Gucci made from selling Lady Gaga. How could Hakuna Matata, island wearing tie-dye, umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this my tie. Listen, you are not I, cross T's, dot I's. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas, doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes.
Okay. I like that one a little better now. At first, Ace Trumpets was probably one of my least favorites. I know that's probably crazy to some people, but because what were the singles? It was what, Ace Trumpets, I think, was one of the last, the first singles, and it was Chains and Whips. I think that might have been it. There might have been one more. I don't know, man. You know what it is? It's not even just like the production itself, because a lot of people were saying that beginning, oh, Pharrell should have got a different producer. What I heard that was being thrown around, and honestly, I don't even think it's that. And it's not even them rapping, because they're rapping really well, right? The production's good. So what's the problem? Really, I think it's just the content itself. For me, just get like, I understand if you're not into this lane of hip-hop, it might not just be for you. And maybe this just isn't an album that I'm gonna go back to all the time or be in love with, but I respect it for what it is, right? Because I mean, to be fair, Pusha T has been talking this kind of talk for pretty much his whole career. Like, that's not a surprise. But I think also Pusha T and Malice both going over similar topics, like back to back, it keeps the structural theme together, but sometimes it kind of just gets a little like, okay, yeah. At this point in my life, I think I'm just not as into hearing stories about rich dudes being rich, and this is why I'm rich, and this is why you're not rich. I know that's not all of it, but it's like, you know, I don't know. And again, some people like love the shit out of it. Some people are like, yes, more and more of that, the same talk, whatever, just, you know, do it in a new creative way, which they do. I think sometimes I just get a little bored of the content itself. I think more than anything, that's what it is for me. And that's why it doesn't, because if I pick up little things in the content here and there and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta really see what kind of story they're trying to tell or whatever. But mostly it's, hey, let me see how dope I can twist this bar into rapping about drugs and money. Like, that's cool as shit, and it's very well done here, probably at top tier, right? But I don't know, I guess that kind of storytelling I'm just not as invested in at this point in my life anymore. Like, if this probably came out when I was a teenager or early 20, like, I'd probably be all over it. I think now maybe I'm just moving away from some of this stuff. Like, regardless, still Ace Trumpets, it's fine, but it's definitely not my favorite on here. All right, let's move on. All things considered.
How I'm doing? All things considered, let's be specific. My mama cheek, I miss it, I wanna kiss it. Nige asking for siblings, I know we missed it. V miscarried, we hit it, I'm glad he missed it. 100,000 a maybe, you stick with it. Pre-order the strollers, our face in it. I pays for my stalk with the baby in it. If the sky's not your limit, you'll never get it. Turn niggas statistics, I'm so sadistic, so religious, that's so malicious. No division, still snow magicians. Blitzing niggas for riches like fourth initials. Pay attention and listen, the snakes hissing. Niggas is writing statements and say they didn't. Dream of taking you down, the hate hidden. Wanna show you around, but they Jay Princeton.
Riches replace all the partials. Neon slides made of iguana. Stuff the walls for tomorrow. Fuck, I look like trying to borrow, blow a budget. life is so awesome.
All things considered, I've been forgiven. I done packed a blizzard in Honda Civics. Took fatherless women and showed them living. Left mama the children, it take a village. Writings was on the wall like hieroglyphics. My circle split up the pie, that's long division. When Jada was asking why, I saw the vision. My homies that didn't die was all in prison. Visits behind the glass, my mirror image. Skin is blemished, names were mentioned. Explains the sentence, the pain is endless. Identifying the body, it takes forensics. Guns, Czechoslovakia, it starts and ends it. The only sin left is to flirt with vengeance. Made my exit just to make my entrance. Revolving door, maybe I can make a difference.
Richards replaced on the Pashas. Neon slides made of iguana. Stuff the walls for tomorrow. Fuck, I look like tryna borrow. Blow a budget. Like fuck it. We gon' tuck it till it all falls down. When this chess game is played smarter. Swear this life is so awesome.
Life and death are simple formalities, ain't no way around it. You can parse in the world and technicalities, ain't no way around it. It's genocide when poems feed the headlines. The kingdom of truth can never outlive a lie. They'll come for your king, but the throne survives. Unleash the queen, take them dead or alive. Parole, Pyrex, icy, iris, violence of violence. Either way, it was worth the suspense.
Okay. Not a bad track. Not a bad track. I wasn't big on the hook itself, the auto-tune hook. It's just not my... And even a song later in the track that they did at the Grammys, initially I wasn't into it because of the auto-tune hook as well with Pharrell on there. This one was okay. Again, another just continuing the storyline, right? Nothing in here. Again, just really dope wordplay, right? Super creative. Just not, Dior slides made of iguana is pretty insane. I don't even know what that life is like. I'm not gonna pretend to know. I got black slides made from DC. I'm not. That's about it for me. Fucking made of iguana? Come on, man. No, alligator's not good enough, man. You gotta get that iguana. Let's continue, bro. Alright, next up. I'm just gonna say that acronym, the MTBTTF. Alright, Clips, Pusha T and Malice. Come on.
No confessions, questions, we contesting. Fireworks will send a message, iridescent. Slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, at your door and we address them. We gon' bless them. Try to bring them, should've left them. Learn my lesson. Poker faces keep them guessing. No expression. Ice dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's a Testarossa if you don't test them? Ain't your bitch unless you joystick and dress them. My presence, your pleasure. Peasants, he's pressure. How they need me, key deep. We in ZZ's, me and me. Get you frontin' for the summer so easy. The snow alone, fill up a mobile home. My niggas name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. White back-to-back rolls at my gates. White slave master souls in my safe. White python Manolo is the taste. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face. Twist and turn, these guns blitz and burn. Too many flip and turn, had to get rich to learn. The Bezos of the nasal, the case closed. Got a team full of J-Bows on 8 toes. Niggas measly, cheap as reasoning, believe me. I could tell cause your bitches look needy. She want Mike Tyson, blow to the face. Slide right, she want snow on her plate. Half price when the blows and the crates means. Low price for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million off a flow to the nays. Niggas saying that it won't just a phase. 911 turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case. All you keyboard killers in your feelings. Mad you ain't trending. Mad got you tricking on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning. In the Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position.
Come on.
I can show niggas the difference. You niggas is screenwriters, we dream writers. Took chains and touch change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us, but only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. My old plug asked the new plug to reunite us. D-class in my ears, now let me see you bite it. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. I'm talking 96 hole with the bass. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. Slide right, she want snow on a plate. Half price when the blows and it crates means more ice for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million overflow to the nays. Niggas saying that it won't just the face. 911 turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case.
Solid. You know what? Maybe it is about the production. Because that was fucking fire. But he's not talking about really anything different. And Malice was on. I swear that was just Pusha T. Regardless, really solid track. I thought when he was just flowing over, I don't know the terminology for it, but basically when you float, when the beat pauses and you flow over for a 4-bar, 8-bar, and then like drop back in. I think it should, again, just throwing my opinion out there, but I think it would have been dope if it was like half that time. Because was it a 4-bar or 8-bar that he went without the beat? I thought he was gonna like drop back in and like within 4 bars and like do like that. I don't know. That's just the fandom in me. But regardless, really solid track. That probably is that my favorite produced song so far? Like the instrumental itself? As far as like a hype track goes, probably. I think it has enough bass in it where Chains and Whips lacks a little bit on the bass department. But the Birds Don't Sing is obviously a different type of song. Great instrumental on that one. Great. All right, let's get into the next one. EBITDA. Next.
I'm in the hills like vitamin C. I'm in yellow like bright as a bee. I'm in the sun like bright as can be. F80 not you tied to me. Just to get from A to B and I ain't driving to C. The pad laid the Eiffel Army won't turn the parades off. God bless take off. I said I want the Rolls Royce with the drinks off. And it ain't electric so it's way off.
Send it back, send it for the Gordo pies. Pick up the Toro and drive straight up the 405. The way that the board is designed, I'm feeling like the Lord of the Skies. Arms like 245. Had to make sure that he dies. The text phone never replied. The feds came and collected my guys. The rain pours and I'm hearing their cries. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us.
Yeah.
Sure they want me hit her like an archer, but I'm not that sprint, so I starve her. How we fit 30 studs in the collar. Open the sunroof, wave to my father. Remembering the shipments at the Portsmouth Harbor. Something for the face numbers and the nodders. Grew up playing real life Contra. Never give up, that's the mantra. Lifting all this weight, now I live behind the gate. Should DJ the way they dig it through the crates. You niggas busting bricks on a plate. I need more space to make pace. The rap house is running out of tape. The drug money busting out the safes. Scammers running in and out of chase. Bottle servers running out of ace. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us.
EBITDA talking about drug smuggling on a plane, from what I can gather. Yeah, I'm not feeling that production on that one. No, not even like the flow along with the beat, and just like the tone of the song. Sorry. It's again like it's not bad. right? Like, this isn't, it's not like atrocious or anything. Like, what the hell is this doing on the album? It's just alright. I don't know. I do like the girl playing real life contra bar. That one's cool. Yeah, I don't know. This is I'm not gonna keep bashing it, but it's okay. It's okay. I think I remember a couple of these last ones being all right. I think it's FICO. Let's get into it. I think it's this one.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways, driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline, moving weight was like lipo. The rest of y'all stuck in the rut. Niggas double cross and talk behind your back. See, that's where the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For others, life is a dice roll, and waiting on fate ain't for us. When you young, you realize that you can't trust them out where the pipe go. They tried but couldn't love you enough. Dance music on my neck, where's your water bottle? Diamonds, the light show, looking like the sun in the club. If you reading up with us, then your credit score gotta be FICO. I'm talking 850 a bus. See, you really willpower when you make niggas balance on tight ropes. They know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block, I'ma send his ass far as the flight go. Ain't worry about ducking the judge. Keep frontin' for your bitches, cause any minute repo might show. You know that shit up in a month. Heard your man was in there singing for his life. They was calling him maestro, cause time that heavy can crush. When you pay a nigga back like it's Lil Wayne whispering, die slow. The last words you hear in the trunk.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the fans turn the crib inside out. Wrap the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
Go get a Glock 27, fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Push a nigga to take mine. Index yank till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was power lifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't no gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have them take a number like DMV. That was the baseline. Check out or register one. Miami niggas like Big Perm, cause they numbers was phase on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. When it come down to it, every stringer bell just needs an Avon who won't sweep it under the rug. On the road with a low nigga break line, I knew where to place mine. I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy dumb. Survival of the fittest. You either get acquitted or FaceTime. I done had an infamous run. My story gon' hit the first 48, then it's on Dateline. Cause this really shit I done done.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the fans turn the crib inside out. Wrap the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
All right, FICO. Yeah, you know what? The sound, it does sound like a soundtrack to a drug smuggling movie. Like if they were gonna make a 2-hour action-packed drug smuggling film, this would be the smuggling drugs on the plane, talking about bringing people in, how much your FICO score you gotta have to fuck with us. It sounds like a documentary about some drug lords. Hey, you gotta make a movie out of this. I'll watch the shit out of that for sure. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Solid track. All right, FICO. Next up, we got Inglorious Bastards. Ab Liv, man, I haven't seen him since.
When we are together, we got power. We have shifted from having a seizure about what the man got, perceiving what we need. Burn, baby, burn.
Catch me in the kitchen where the dope is. with an apron, it's whiter than the corpses. Spread distribution wide open. Now all the smokers call him Moses. Hair on browner than baby roaches. Got your bitch bent over like scoliosis. Watching Tiafa with the open. That's the only back and forth that I'm posting. We really net it what we grossing. By the way, I'm writing this on the ocean. By the way, the stinkers really frozen. By the way, the sinkers being loaded. Cause by the way, the stinkers really chosen. Head haloing, seated in a lake foreign. Name a bitch you ain't going. Two-tone with the voice rolling. Just a glimpse what the boy holding. Knocking over all you toy soldiers. 1 + 4 acres, no neighbors. I remember the days of no cable.
This is
Colombian
culturally
stallions in the
inappropriate.
stable. With natural titties and no navels. Only work getting done is on the table. Death to skimmers and shavers. I'm allergic to anything other than money behavior. Inglorious, victorious. Wide body B.I.G. like notorious. Tell me as we trafficking and tricking. Somebody gotta show me the difference. Stand on every word whenever I wrote shit. Under my boots, nigga, nothing but go shit. I was trying getting rich under their noses. Today a nigga celebrate tea and post it. Saltwater tears. Coke with sodium, McLaren hypercar. No petroleum back then. Head broke under linoleum, that thinking got me standing on this podium. Chop the roof off, nigga, this cool talk. A Virginia nigga driving in New York.
This is culturally
My
inappropriate.
tits are too dark. The money's in a trailer car. Fuck what you thought.
Been playing in the snow like Rudolph. Getting 2 doors, roof top of the cool off. Chain going like Smith, rip the ruler. Seats white, but the 6 blacker than Umar. Niggas trying to stop my play, Parisian nights. Private rooms and parties, pray the season's right. Overtime, hug my own, scribble the red. Blood down his blood, my chart.
This is culturally
The
inappropriate.
chauffeurs are made, flights are chartered, the villains in the hills all paid. Blood spilled, ring finger names engraved, shirts and silk, the yacht light flags are waved. Inglorious, victorious, wide body
This is
B.I.G. like
culturally
notorious.
inappropriate.
Tell me as we trafficking the trick, and somebody gotta show me the difference.
Alright, next up, so far ahead. There's a plane in the snow like Rudolph, or that cracked me. That got me. That was funny. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to pronounce his name right. Abliva? Yeah, man. I haven't heard of that dude since Pusha T's like early solo album. Put Numbers on the Board. That one, like 2014, 2012. When did that come out? He was featured on one of those tracks. I do remember that, but I haven't heard of him in a minute. That's cool. That was man. The only thing in the background, bro, you got with the it's a minor gripe. But this is culturally inappropriate. Like through the whole fucking song. I got it. I know some people probably love the shit out of that. I just don't. It's not necessary to me. It doesn't add. If anything, it kind of like just bugs me a bit. But I got freaking, I got autistic brain, so that's just how it functions. Little things just irk me a bit that probably shouldn't. Regardless, I think it's more because of the messaging, right? Is it supposed to mean something greater than on the surface level? Like, are we just supposed to take that, this is culturally inappropriate at face value, literally? This is inappropriate to rap about? Or is there actually, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something there. Because really, I'm just taking that at face value. And to me, it's not, with everything fucking going on in the world right now, dude, this, like, drug lord talk isn't even close to all the shit we're hearing in the news right now. So, I don't know, maybe it just doesn't hit as hard as it would have, a decade ago or so. But all right, let's get into it. Next track, So Far Ahead. Dope production on that last track.
They don't know what it is when I want it. The ones they figure it out. I don't want it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's just start this one over. It's the hook. I love everything else about this. The live performance, it's fucking amazing. The production, it's Pharrell with the fucking auto-tune hook. Why couldn't he just sing it? You have a great voice. You don't need the auto-tune. I get it's supposed to fit the aesthetic of the album, but man, I would have loved it if you would have just sang it instead of, or okay, let's start it over. Because I actually really do fuck with this song.
They don't know what it is when I want it. The ones they figure it out. I don't want it. So far
through the lane, serving niggas cane, still ain't never hit a pothole. If I was Whitney Griner, I'ma need Obama, only wanna swap his chapo. Furthest from the streets, Monica Denise, good bitches fuck with Roccos. Put them in them cars, hanging out with stars, now it's hard to tell they not hoes. Your co-defendant claim immunity, it was you and he, how'd you not know? Unless he leaving court in a Bentley Sport just to meet you on a yacht though. Understand the audible, all my niggas draw, so we all Picassos. Me just being me, respect the P&B, I'll probably never eat at Roscoe's. Million ways to live, million ways to die, million stuff dead and all told. Million ways to wash it, million ways to stop it. Pray for me cause we not though. Best believe I can whip a Christmas Eve with some work in a hot stove. They done took it all, praying that he fall. No more questions about Gestapo.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it.
Oh my god, it's slow, man.
I don't want it. So far ahead, the niggas behind.
Niggas tried to sneeze at the blessing. How could I just leave was the question. Whistleblowers left me no choice. Ain't no referees up in heaven. No mistaking me for the reverend. Usher in the money, my confession. How you pastor whip a Rolls Royce? That was me pre 9/11. Look at me post Armageddon. Walking with my dog, I am legend. The grass is greener on each side. I done been both Mason Bethers. I done been at both intersections. I done pulled oceans 11s. Even when the well ran dry. I done raised quotes in the desert. Tried to hide the dope in the message. Like we did the coke in the Lexus. Same hands I used to whip work. See me turn them both into blessings. AMG the spokes for the extras. Only way to cope with the pressure. When you feel you in too deep, let God take the wheel like a Tesla.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it. But once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead, the niggas behind. You can't see it from where you're sitting. But this one with the legend stages. So far ahead, the niggas behind.
Man. I love the last bar with it. Let God take the wheel like a Tesla. Man, you are letting God. I'm a mechanic by trade, dude, and knowing some things about those. I work on them sometimes, but yeah, you are letting God take the wheel with that car. Fucking, they're auto driving. It's like a death trap, dude. I fucking hate those cars, Elon. Fuck you, Elon. Piece of shit. Anyway, really good track. Really good track. Again, besides my gripe with Pharrell singing the hook with like an auto-tune pitch on it, I don't know. It to me at this point, now listening to it again in the car, that almost just becomes, a nothing thing for me at this point, because the rest of the song is so fucking good. How they flowed over the track, that was me pre 9/11. And then they would like step it down in the middle of the bar, step it back up, step it down, step it up, step it down. Like, it just, I don't know. And they both did through the, oh my god. Maybe it has to do with some of the production, because when it's like this and they're and they can match the beat, oh man, when they're like flowing and rapping with the beat itself, and that's special. That's a special track. And I had never really given it a fair shot in the car, and I fucked up for that. I'm sorry. So far ahead, we're gonna roll right into Let God Sort 'Em Out / Chandeliers with Nas. All right, come on.
It's always the loud mouths they can't count. The right price, I put the AR in the safe mouth. Talk about it. Bring all the watches and the chains out. Heat come off the nail hero, I got the safe house.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip. Talk about that ain't the ghost that you appear to go get. Finally got the courage, but you still a whole bitch. The rest of y'all on my 6 year ago shit. Every move intentional, the links is atypical. Like baseball and DR. You know what the sickle do.
This is culturally inappropriate.
We got the drop for your shadow. You know we can get to you. The pen to express my dreams and expertise in text I squeeze. Coke spots all over like leprosy. It's a dark spirit tucked behind the flesh you see. Got every single word of the hex I need. The depth I breathe, the depth I see. Looks so good on you. The coffin wood on you. Closed casket cause I'm only seeking wolves on you. Berlin at a horsepower, put them goons on you. Blow a $500,000 LV leather goods on you. We've been doing this for eons. While you thirsty trying to figure out who you can spill a tea on. I'm in coffee fields, making meals. You get the chills, cause this shit is real. Now let me rip it, both tie your surprise. The feeling that you get when you realize it was really you that died and we are so alive. Conspiracy theory, you can't believe it's us. Soul in your body like a fentanyl rush. Dead on your back with your eyes looking up chandeliers.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Single-handedly boosted rap to its truest place. Fuck speaking candidly, I alone did rejuvenate hip-hop into its newest place. Made it cool for Grammy-nominated LPs from previous generation MCs. And that rings loud and reverberates. It's not fair to them, I'm thinking I deserve the hate. Bring it, only thing you killing is precious time. Used to clash with Decepticons, I was dumb, deaf, and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the panther me. The Pantheon is a family, we some upstanding G's. The difference between regular spitters and bosses, my principles high. You need a glimpse of me from satellites in orbit. Take sabbaticals on avenues, break AKs on vacays when we paddle canoes. Follow the leader, Terminator, hasta la vista, man of the year, Nasir, rockin' chandeliers.
Okay. Alright. Him just sounding, I deserve the hate, man. I put Grammy nominees from artists that were from the previous generation back up on the map. That's cool, man. Solid track. Pretty solid. I partial to the Chandeliers part more just because I fuck with Nas more, but overall, solid, man. There was something on no, it's alright. Let's move on. Last track, By the Grace of God.
The devil's tapping on shoulders. He's trying to get to know you. The right time to fold you. I'm losing saints in my soldiers. It's all lottie-dottie to you looking at the body. Smiles I'll never see again. Never be a we again. Cleaning out your closet. The one you kept your demons in. Hard for me to breathe again. I'ma blame your head, not your heart, till we meet again. Easily I could have been one of them. Locked up and never get to see the sun again. Burning buildings, I kept running in. The allure every time I flew 100 in. Co-defendant cave in and lawyers couldn't save them. All for the love of 580s and a mixed bitch having your baby. I done dodged strays crazy. Man, I think about the shit daily. When the truth breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I lace the squad. Went from mason jars to crate tartars. Escaped the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sing behind the wall. I've watched many men die, cause no one would make the call. I've seen entire empires crumble and fall. Yes, I've seen it all. They missed this wall. By the grace of God.
All the black cats I seen, all the black mechs I squeezed, all the black crows I dreamed, even the black cloud hovering. Couldn't touch me in the bulletproof Cullinan. Tears on my pillowcase. Was I spitting in your face when you let me beat that case? Some niggas see the money can't make. Some niggas get the money can't take. Gotta realize that they was naked. Was I cooking death when I was baking? Salt Bay, sprinkle it and saute it. You don't trust me, then we all weigh it. points frozen, you know how it goes. When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I lace the squad. Went from mason jars to crepe tartars. Escape the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sing behind the wall. I've watched many men die, cause no one would make the call. I've seen entire empires crumble and fall. Yes, I've seen it all. They missed this wall. Yeah. By the grace of God.
Okay, that's it. By the grace of God. Solid closer, pretty solid closer. Again, I'm starting to really realize it's. I don't know if it's more of a concept. I think it's kind of like a loose concept. But I understood why. I think he kind of keeps up his mystery without going too deep into his past on what I think a really interesting story would be to be more vulnerable. Well, I know that's not them. I know that's not the point of this album. I got it. I'm just saying from my perspective, a more introspective album would be on that last track, go into the details on what it I mean, yeah, you're going over. I went to shrimp tartare, steak tartare, whatever. I'm not fucking rich and bougie. I don't even know what that is. I know it's like raw meat sprinkled on freaking fancy chips. Anyway, yeah, because he really just went over like still bragging and still talking about all the rich shit that I'm able to do now. And I was broke before. Kind of the sentiment of the song. And then Pharrell going over it like, hey, I've seen empires fucking crumble. But not them. Kind of a situation. So it's almost like drug lords. This would be a crazy movie. I will say that. I think the movie would be better. That sounds crazy. Anyway, I gotta move that J. Cole number down, or that letter down, because I had him at a B-, but I was struck. He's in the C category now. That album's a C, because this is a solid B, like a solid B, because there are some tracks on here, there are some production choices that I'm still not in. Ace Trumpets, there was one, is it Ibida? Yeah, the plane drug smuggling one. Like everything sounds clean and polished and well put together. Like none of that's the problem. Like it's not like it sounds off or weird or like, oh man, like that, you know, it's not a fucking elephant beat from Lil Wayne. You know, there's none of that on this album, but there are some choices. I think they do sound more interesting over certain production choices. They kind of perk my ears perk up and want to actually really dive into what they're saying, because sometimes what they are saying is just really dope, a drug lingo split up in a bunch of different creative ways. I'll still stand by this album being a movie. This needs to be a fucking movie. Regardless, I'm staying at a solid B on this one. It's not bad by any means. They're rapping well throughout the whole thing. They do their talk. I think for guys who want this, like this type of talk, this type of rap, this type of content packaged up and done at a top tier level, this is probably your A+. This is your 10 out of 10. I can 100% see it. I'm not taking that away from anyone. For me personally, this is not where I'm at. But I could still respect the hell out of it at the end of the day. I still love rap music. That's never gonna change. So I'm always gonna try, no matter, even if it's getting Grammys, if it's going crazy, if like a real rap album like this is getting nominated for Grammy, I'm like, okay, I have to go back. I have to give it a really fair shot here, because I feel like I'd be doing it a disservice. And I did come out appreciating this album more. There are definitely some big takeaways. I'll be like, on rotation, we'll go Birds Don't Sing, Chains and Whips, maybe POV, let's see. Let's see, Inglorious Bastards, that beat was crazy as hell. And So Far Ahead. And maybe throw one more of those in the middle. But yeah, those will be in heavy rotation from now on. But the other half, again, pushing the narrative along. If you love it, great. For me, I'm not probably going back to this entire thing all the time. Because trust me, I try. Like, I want to love this stuff. But sometimes that's just not how my brain operates, and I can't change how I feel about it. So that's how I feel about it. Anyway, okay. Let me know your favorite tracks down in the comments. Let me know why I'm crazy. Let me know why this is an A++ album and I'm insane. I don't care. Just let me know. Catch you guys in the next one. Later.